All right, what is up, you guys? This is my halfway point check-in, to check in with you guys like halfway through this challenge, to showcase the challenges that I've faced, as well as what I've learned. Learned a lot. Facing challenges every single time I've filmed a video. There's just a new thing that I get to learn every single time, and that's the fun part of it. Literally right now, I got like not halfway, but I got about like 2-3 minutes into this video, and I realized I didn't press record on the camera. You know, stuff like that. Just very basic, simple things like that. That it's just funny, you know, what it puts you through. But it's an opportunity for me to refine what I was saying, so I'm not just rambling as much. Right? You always got to look at the positive every single time we do something like this. So, as I was saying before, but you didn't hear, obviously, is I've learned a lot from what I've had to face. I know, so trying to find that balance between the quality and then also posting for 31 days, which is the quantity end of it. I know that I can up my quality if I just have a little bit more grace period and time than the every single day schedule that I'm trying to do right now. But I've also realized that I don't have to wait as long and get bogged down in the little nitty-gritty details of, well, that's not perfect, and that got messed up, and you know, one mistake, a color correction thing or an audio thing, or a little slip up here and there is going to stop me from doing something and posting and sharing something for possibly days, weeks, months, and sometimes years. Like I've been wanting to make singing videos and some of these other things, and were those perfect? No. I think a lot of you probably heard that. You know, I've never produced vocals before. I've never done half of the things I'm doing and I'm pushing myself to do right now, but I'm learning so much in the process. Giving yourself an assignment, giving yourself a goal is the best way to learn. The only way for me to learn is to go out and do. And that doing is helping me, you know, accomplish these things and learn how to make these things happen. Even right now as I'm talking, I'm very self-aware of how I am speaking. Shooting enough of these list videos and hearing my ums and the little go-to vocal tics or mannerisms that I have, my my ums, you know, all the little things I've had to edit. I go from one concept or idea and I just go to the next thing, and then I ramble and I stutter, and then it's hard to edit certain things out. So I've learned to lean into some of those and make them funny and make jokes out of them. And some of them I've learned to edit around. But then now when I go to shoot stuff, I've learned how to take my time and to breathe and to think clearly about what I'm going to say. And if I mess it up, give myself a pause so I'm not having to Frankenstein edit parts together. All of these little things that I'm learning in the process of just doing. The amount of vlogs that I've tried to film before, of going to different gigs and different things like that just never came to fruition because of conversations that I had that were limiting me and my potential of what I was able to do. I think the artist way, when me and my friends did that, as well as going through this LifeWorks training has just really taught me just the consistency, and constantly doing something and putting it out is going to refine the process. You're going to refine the process in the midst of action. There's not, you know, a class or something that I'm going to study. And that's not to say that education isn't important, and being prepared and getting prepared for certain things. It certainly is. But there's something to be said about taking too long, and it's finding the balance between the being prepared and working on something so that we have a plan, as well as just executing and just going and doing, and not just talking about wanting to do something, but actually making it happen. And I feel like I was very much in that former of just the talking about it, and I have all these great ideas, but let me show you all the great ideas I have, and getting the dopamine from people saying that's so awesome, but I'm not getting anything from posting. And now when I'm posting stuff that I think is a little bit less than what I'm capable of, that'd be like my singing videos to whatever else that I'm not as proud of as some of the other things I've been doing. It's Well, the point is it got complete, and the feeling that I have with myself and the contentness I have of like the fact that I was able to do that and the excitement of like the momentum I'm building with that far outweighs any great idea I had that never amounted to anything, if that makes sense. But so far, so good. Definitely still a challenge. Definitely still hard. But I'm going to be complete here in March. I'm making it happen. I don't care if I got to stay up, do what I got to do. My LOA is 2,000 subscribers by the end of March. Whether we're going to hit that or not, I don't know. I'm just trusting the process and working my ass off to make it happen. So if you know anybody that wants to come on this journey with me and would enjoy what I've been putting out so far and want to see me grow and refine my process here, consider giving me a follow, consider subbing, and joining the chat. Please give me your feedback. If there's anything that you see that you're like, this would be cool if you did, or anything like that, you know, it always helps. I read all the comments because, again, I'm not big enough to have, 3,000 comments a day or anything like that. I read every single one of them. I try to respond where I can, where I think it's necessary. And yeah, so thank you guys for supporting me this far. We're almost done, and yeah, it's been fun. Anyways, catch you guys later.